Back in Zephyr Heights, Sunny and Izzy are prisoners for daring to invade on the day of a royal ceremony.
This isn't dungeony at all.
Huh, must be Swedish. Also, do they take Mariette Bonvoy points? Zip stops by the cell to give dirt on the magic situation, specifically regarding the star on Argyle's journal. That is until Pip arrives. For the content, of course.
Princess, why isn't any pony flying?
Every pony knows that only royals can fly, of course. I know, it's not fair, but that's just the way it is. If there was some way we could teach the citizens to fly, you know we would in a wing beat. Right, Zip?
Yeah, in a wing beat.
Zip manages to break the intruders out as she takes them to what looks like an abandoned tram station, probably used by the Earth Ponies and Unicorns a long time ago.
It must be really weird being the only Pegasi that can fly.
The truth is, we can't fly either. We've been faking it. You'd be surprised what some wires and good lighting will do.
Wait, if the Unicorns lost their magic out of the blue, does that mean...
Oh, they're crashing to the earth right in front of our eyes! One just went through the windshield of a parked car!
Zip shows them a stained glass mural from when magic was still prevalent. Specifically, crystals that, when put together, might bring back the magic they so desperately needed to join the races together. So the focus now becomes a crystal hunt, and the first target is Queen Haven's crown, the Pegasus crystal.
I'll get the supplies. I'll pass them off to Sunny, and then she will get them to you. Once you produce the decoy, get your flanks to the palace.
So does this make Izzy the Donatello of macaroni art?
There is something I wanted to tell you. The unicorns don't have any magic.
Zephyrinna, I don't know what silly ideas that unicorn put into your head, but we have a duty to protect our citizens. Pegasi are happy enough knowing that we royals can fly. Why would you want to disrupt things?
Because it's a lie.
I think this is a good time to explore some of the characters we've just met. Zip Storm, despite her small introduction, has a lot of upside. Her biggest drive is the desire to fly for the first time, to ride the wind and feel the wind beneath her wings. And I just realized I crossed over Bette Midler with poison. Ugh. It's more than just the one feeling. She also hates living the lie her mother and sister embraced. She's willing to do whatever it takes to fly like the Pegasi of legend. Pip Petals is an influencer. She's obsessed with image, her image specifically. She's also a performer, loves her fans, and that's about it. Of the 5 eventual heroes, Pip is the weakest member and has the least reason to be here. That being said, her song kinda slaps. Glowin' Up, I feel, will be the Oscar-submitted song for the movie. It's also the song that's the most radio-ready. I could easily hear this as a summer jam on a top 40 or an easy listening station. The only real issue I have is the lyrics. It's strange that Pip is the one singing about wanting to fly for real, when that's really Zip's passion.
We don't fly like we used to. We take what we've been through, and we can feel brand new.
I don't know, maybe she feels the same way on the inside, but it appears she doesn't mind falling with style on wires and harnesses. That being said, the overall music score is great. That bass beat during the chorus is what sells the song for me. Hell, it even helps Hitch when he's accidentally in the spotlight.
Throwing up, find a glove, fly around, up.
That's why he's the best.
Oh yeah, well that's going on. The crown heist was botched when the Queen's Winged Pomeranian stole the crystal. And getting it back, Izzy and Sunny completely destroy Pip's performance. So, the performance is destroyed, the royals are now pariahs, Pegasi are now blaming everyone, and to top it all off, they lost the Pegasus crystal in the confusion.
Some pony seriously needs to explain why this thing was so important that you had to ruin my whole show over it!
Oh, lucky. Pip found the crystal somehow in all the chaos and wasn't taken in like her mother, even though she was the one with less escape routes. Okay, I'll say this. There is one major storytelling flaw, and it's something that was unfortunately carried over from the G4 movie. It honestly feels like we're traveling from one location to the next without room to breathe or stop for character development. You really need to pay attention to the small character moments, otherwise important details will just fly by. Here's the perfect example. Pip's life is officially ruined thanks to that stunt trying to steal the Pegasus crystal. Zip tells her they might have a way to get their flight back for real, and Pip reluctantly goes along with the others escaping the city. The next thing we know, we're almost to Bridalwood, and that plot point of a ruined career is seemingly dropped. It's an important character exploration moment. Why the heck would you drop it? I honestly believe another 10 to 15 minutes added would have benefited the film for the group's sake. Yet, these next two scenes are probably the best in the movie. There's some room to breathe, and we actually get some good character moments. For example,
I'm a criminal, and it's all because of them. And that is so not cool.
No, it is not.
Did I just agree with a Pegasus?
yes, and consider yourselves shipped.
Because this badge means that I'm the chef. Ah! No! Where's my badge?
Well, maybe it's for the best. Between you and me, buddy, that badge was creating an unhealthy power dynamic.
Alright, 1, that's hilarious. 2, yikes, bullet freaking dodged. And 3, that's also quite poignant. Up until now, Hitch has been desperately trying to balance his duties and his friendship with Sonny, and always choosing his duty as sheriff. Now that he doesn't have that hunk of metal weighing him down, he's actually starting to listen to what others say. It's true he still has his prejudices, but I'm willing to bet that subsides when Sonny asks the armor-piercing question.
Are you sure about all this? Because if we just go back to Maritime Bay...
What have we got to lose?
By giving magic back to our enemies? Let me think. I know, a lot.
Come on. Do they look like enemies to you? My sparkle is aquamarine? That's like my 6th favorite color!
Without his shield deflecting the new information, he's letting his guard down and he slowly becomes more accepting of the other ponies. The campfire scene also has my favorite Izzy moment. She's worried that after they restore the magic, everyone will disband. Hitch even asked why she came to Maritime Bay in the first place.
I always wanted to visit. When I was a filly, I found this pretty lantern. It had a message inside. It said I had friends in Maritime Bay. It was you.
Yeah, Sonny is the catalyst that brought all the races together. Not through jamming her agenda down everyone's throat, but through a kind invitation made with her dad to meet a new friend.
We always promised each other that someday we would prove that all ponies were meant to be friends. We'll do our part, hoof to heart.
So with the group on the same page, they arrive in Bridalwood and... yeesh, this place is making Portland, Oregon look cheerful. Thankfully, Izzy's abode is a nice outlier among the gloom.
Did you make all of this?
Yep, unicycling. Isn't it funky? We also make friendship bracelets.
See? I wasn't off with the Lena Saberwing comparison. Friendship bracelets are the greatest source of magic in... Continue.
If we're gonna get the information we need on the unicorn crystal, we can't stick out like sore hooves. We need to look like unicorns.
A glow up? Honey, you came to the right cottage.
And now, my favorite song for the movie, Fit Right In. And I'll tell you exactly why it's my favorite. It's You Can't Stop the Beat from Hairspray. Think about it, both are anti-hate songs, they both have similar tempos and key signatures, and both have James Marsden, although only one has him singing a verse and not just part of the ensemble. There's only one word I can use to describe this song, and it's cheerful. Every verse in the song wants me to get up and sing. That also includes that rap breakdown, and unlike Pinkie Pie and her Wonderbolts rap, Izzy got flow.
And with those rocks in our pockets, we'll reap the reward, and folks will be floored, we'll strike a new chord, all magic restored!
Yeah, this shit is hype! The lyrics are great, the music is great, the visuals are hilarious, it is a great song that I will not get tired of listening to anytime soon.
Are you looking unicorn strong? This is how a unicorn ends this song.
Let's jump back a bit to see what's going on in Maritime Bay now that Sprout's in charge. Going completely to hell.
I know your little top secret project is important and all, but when do you think my workers can get back to making Canterlogic products?
It's my town, Mommy. Your son's now Emperor of Maritime Bay.
Emperor? Geez, Sprout, you're making Palpatine's ascension look normal by comparison.
This defense factory is going on offense. Breaks over bubblegum again, T!
Oh dear, some pony's getting a big head.
Honey, you have no idea how literal that's gonna be. So the main five are making their way through Bridalwood, and you get a clear picture of what happened since the magic disappeared. The unicorns became so dependent on magic, they're practically lethargic in trying to do anything. Hell, saying the word magic around any one of them has them do a weird ritual to ward off bad mojo.
If a pony ever says a forbidden word, we have to do a ritual to ward off the jinxies.
Forbidden words?
Magic, wing, feather, oh, and mayonnaise.
What's wrong with man?
By the way, we never get an explanation as to why mayonnaise is a trigger word. And I'm perfectly okay with that. It's like the watermelon in the hydraulic press from Buckaroo Banzai. It just exists. The group meets up with someone who might know something about the unicorn crystal, but he lost his collection to the cafe owner, Alphabittle, played by Phil Lamar. Alphabittle is sort of like Sprout in that they both take advantage of their subordinates. Alphabittle, instead of exploiting their fear, exploits their chances at happiness. Think of him as a greedy casino owner, giving the patrons the slimmest chance at winning something, but all the games are rigged in the house's favor. Unfortunately, that's all we really know about the guy. I mean, at least with Queen Haven, we know she can't say no to a photo opportunity, no matter where it is. So Sunny wants to play for the unicorn crystal and wages the Pegasus crystal for it.
What are you doing?
Don't worry, I could solve that cube puzzle in my sleep.
Bring forth the ultimate challenge!
The ultimate what now?
Must resist. Obvious reference. Dang it, I'm weak.
Yeah! Critters, get my crystal polish ready, would ya?
Hey! You hear that, Sunny? Feel the rhythm take you over. You feeling it? Oh, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Yeah, you are, Sunny.
And here's where we get to one of my biggest criticisms. The Pegasi princesses aren't utilized enough in the movie. One thing the previous generation did right was having each member of the main six prove their worth with their corresponding element of harmony. In Gen 5, Izzy and Sunny are putting in most of the work. There's a scene earlier when the group is arguing about going back after they reached a dead end. Izzy sneaks off and uses her horn on a tree to make a bridge, and the problem is solved. Wouldn't it have been more interesting if Zip assisted Izzy, given her physics knowledge, to show her the best way to cut down the tree? With the Just Prance segment, there's an even bigger omission. Why doesn't Pip tag in for Sunny? It's the Pegasus Crystal that's on the line, Pip is the performer out of the 5, and it would prove her worth within the group instead of just giving Sunny a pep talk, and all of a sudden she's FCing through the fire and flames on expert mode. So Sunny wins because the Kool-Aid Man is red, I don't know. But oh noes, she's exposed herself in front of everyone.
Get out, everybody!
The crystal.
Magic, wing, feather, mayonnaise! Bing! Bong! Bing bong! Bing bong! Bing bong! Bing bong!
I got nothing. That scene speaks for itself.
Mom!
Oh, bullshit. How did she escape prison? Did no one learn anything in regards to guard duty and what happens to be over a millennia? You know what? I take it back. Zephyr Heights prisons aren't Swedish, they're Canadian.
Can I go out through here? Just be back by bedtime, okay.
Ugh. Anyway, the unicorns and eventually more Pegasi surround the group, as it looks like things are about to come to blows. Until Sunny steps in and gets their attention regarding the lack of magic.
I know it sounds unbelievable, but please, just let us try.
You two... Fine.
You're wasting your time, kid.
Ready, Izzy?
Ready.
I don't feel no different. How do we tell?